Okay, this is going to be for Gemini. Okay, for Gemini, I'm supposed to say I'm not a doctor. You got hope trapped inside of you, okay? And it's having the effect that it's having on your health is you need to speak with more generosity and kindness. It's like it's important because y'all the telephones for God, so you're supposed to spread a contagion of positivity, and the generosity and where your finances lie is going to be in the way that you speak to people. So good morning, please, thank you, hello everyone. Just words. That's how you're gonna get paid, okay? This is a shift for y'all, this financial shift where we're gonna be using our gifts instead of money. Money is like it's gonna be recalibrated, so it's gonna be uncomfortable for everybody. Because finances is showing up so heavy, but your your mouth is your money maker, and you're going to spread generosity by speaking positive, speaking life into people. Of course, that can be a speaking role, position, anything, but just for starters, just practice out in public. That's definitely what I would suggest. All right, so it says your judgment is renewal. Okay, it's talking about it's something about changing the way you take action. You've gotten too comfortable with transmuting the energy for people that want to take action against you. So being nice, you've gotten too comfortable away. You got to change the way you do things because you've gotten too comfortable with overlooking or not speaking up on people that attack you. So I'm not sure what that is, but that's what I got. Let me just see. What do you mean by that? If you want to make something new, you just have to change your approach to it. That's what I'm saying. It's like you got to change your approach. I got the same thing with Taurus. It's something about pessimism here, but the pessimism is it has to do with, give me 1 second because I'm looking at a chart. Yellow, it has to do with it comes from a worry standpoint because it says pensive, like worry. Like I'm gonna let the cards explain it to y'all, but it's like y'all pettiness come from what the I don't know why I said that. Well, whatever. It's talking about arguments or debates. So maybe I'm right. Maybe I meant to say that because I was thinking pensive because that's what it says up there, but it says petty. It's almost like you get stuck in debates, and that's what came up for Taurus as well. Stuck in debates. You need to change the way that you win situations, or the way that you look at situations is what's causing irritations. It's like you can hear that somebody's agitating you and you might overlook it or not speak up on it right then and there. Instead, you'll circumvent it and see how you can attack it from it's what is that called? That's like it's too much. Okay, let me just explain in my own words. It's too much. If I know somebody is attacking me, I will remove myself from that space altogether. Now, if I have to stay, I may address it or whatever the proper protocol for that situation is. If it's work or whatever, I got to bring it up. But you become a slave by not saying anything or bringing it to somebody's attention, or you by not checking them. You get what I'm saying? Don't argue with them. Just let me let the cards tell y'all, okay? Okay, So there's heavy mistrust. The card says mistrust, but there's a firewall. There's some block, a large block to it taking an action. There's a large block to taking an action in some way. And what you can't see is this block where you can't take action is causing interferences with your money. Blood wise, I'm supposed to tell y'all not the doctor, but it's causing y'all blood pressure to go up. Because you want to be happy. You really want to be happy, and you have this desire to maybe interact with somebody that you feel like is a free spirit, somebody that can free your heart and give you a new outlook on life. Or it has a social media tone to it, so you may be finding people that just speak your language and bring a side of things to your mind that you've never seen before, like give you a different perspective. That's the word. And I feel like you click with whatever this is or this person because it's logical. It's logical, but at the same time it feels good. What is this equivalent to? It's like they calm your fears or something. They bring you some deep type of peace. You so used to work. You so used to people dealing with people that you can't trust. Like this is talking about being in that underworld, being around a bunch of people and I get this a lot in Gemini readings, but being around a bunch of low lives. And I don't want to call anybody that because it's just I have to say it the way that I'm saying it first, and then I'll articulate it in a better way. But wanting to not hang around people that's grimy, dubious, whatever you want to call it. It's just like you so used to dealing with people that have trust issues, so you have to constantly watch your back or defend yourself. You already know you are in a swamp or a pit, and you found someone to kind of raise your vibration enough to get out of it. But this makes you the odd man out. It's nothing that you got to watch for, but it's good, because if you don't have that, you need to find something that brings you inspiration and frees your heart. You cannot deal with people that you can't trust, and I feel like it's been that way since birth for y'all. So yeah, you blocked by grief, so you surrounded by people that are in heavy grief because they're blocked. So you did have something in common at one point in time, but not now. Now it's just overwhelming to you, where I feel heavy drinking, I feel inflammation. What you can't see is there's something that you need to let go of. There's a fear that you have. So you're afraid of letting go, and this could be a secret. And it might be like I said, it's something that makes you the odd man out, because I'm going with that. But it's like this secret will bring you so much peace and relief. It's what makes you happy. And to be truly happy is to not have secrets and be free. I can't say that everybody will agree with it and rejoice in whatever it is, but you can always get away with whoever don't make you feel whatever. Doesn't matter who it is. If you feel happy and you're free, live in your truth, stand in it, and be happy. Be happy out in the open. If it makes you happy, then it makes you happy. Anybody that has not found their peace, not found their happiness, that's going to be a problem to you. They're going to smell it and they're going to see it. And they're going to go against it. They're going to try to ruin it. Yeah. So you have a mental block here. Because there's something that you need to speak about. There's something here that you have to talk about that you know is going to end something. But you know that you've been fighting it, okay? You need to speak about something, but you've been fighting it. But it's going to cause an ending for sure. It's going to end something. But it's going to set you free. It's going to set you free. It's going to allow you to live how you want to live instead of being on a mental budget, trying to tiptoe, walk on eggshells. It's not allowing you to be free. I mean, freshness. It's going to circulate freshness. It's going to give you a new start. This is so good. So what is the problem? What is the secret that y'all want to let go? Like, because, I mean, what is the secret? What is the secret that they are afraid to let go? You want to get through emotionally to a person. And that's what the problem is. You want to get through emotionally to a person, but it's a waste of time for some reason. Because you can't see that this person, place, or thing is operating in a whole nother form. They're not angry. They don't have any resentment. They're on something new. They're happy. But you are starting to break through your fears emotionally, which is good because it's not a mirroring energy, but I do feel mirroring with this. It's just two different energies. It's like whatever it is that you are afraid of ending or speaking the truth on, let's say that it's something that stemmed from something bad. Now I don't want to say bad, but it's something that stemmed from something taboo, cheating, getting somebody pregnant, getting arrested, whatever it is. The relationship was meant to get you and another person to a point. And now that that point is reached, everybody gets to go. You get to go in your direction and they get to go in their direction. But there's no ill will here. It's just complete. It's just complete. That's all. It's understanding that you two were meant to get each other to a certain place. Maybe y'all was meant to have children together. Maybe you were meant to be at a company to implement some plan. Maybe you were supposed to go to a school just to get your basic credits so you can go on to another school. I'm giving y'all all the different things. Maybe you were here to teach your parents. There's so many things, but it's like you completed something and you made it to the end of that cycle. So now your emotions are starting to break through, which is fine, but you're not codependent on anybody. That's what I'm trying to explain it to y'all. It's because it's like you fighting to get through. I feel like you want to talk to somebody about a partnership, but it's already exhausted. Somebody is already headed in a new direction. I feel like it's just giving you anxiety because you feel like you caught up. You get it now. You get what I'm saying? You get it. You understand it. And you looking at the things that the people, places, and things that you're around and what you had in the past. This is like a review of what's going on, who you're around, what your attitudes are, how you eat now, how you've been affected through. You're just doing a review, doing soul searching. But you're not dependent. You're free. You get what I'm saying? So you don't want to force anything. It's very important because that's what I'm getting. Whoop. You can't see that you was blocked mentally because you had a lot of people around you that you couldn't trust. But I feel like your life was built off of that because I told you that something was happening since birth. And you had an emotionally impoverished mindset. Okay, so it's your emotions. You lacked emotions because you stem from an environment that was a lot of people that gossip and was untrustworthy. That, just like I said, you might have came from a very like criminal. It's a lot of stuff. Just a grimy upbringing. Uncles, aunts, cousins, sisters, or whatever. And that kind of made you repress your emotions. But now you get it and you understand it. So you get to live a better life because now you don't think that what is it, the Island of Misfit Toys from Rudolph? You've been around these people thinking that you were one of these people when in actuality you speak life into people. You do something for people. I'm going to pull it up for y'all. But you do something where you breathe life into people. But you realize that now it's good for a speaking position or breathing life into people, but not to hang around and stay. You were just in a classroom to learn. And now your emotions are free and you understanding how you're separate. You get what I'm saying? You had like some superiority, inferiority complex. And I feel like you got some itchy ears trying to find out about somebody else because it's something coming through. Like your emotions are finally getting caught up with something. dang, it was something else that I wanted to add. I mean, I can't run the thing back because I don't want to go too far in the reading, which I already have. But what is the I don't know. That's why I say once I forget something when I'm talking, I just let the cards finish it up. Okay, it says burnout. Okay, something is complete. I told you something is over as far as pushing action into forcing something. Something is over, but you're awake. That was the whole point of the relationship. That was the whole point of the lesson. That was the whole point of you being mistreated in the family. That was the whole point, just so you could learn a lesson. And now you burnt out. So you will no longer put your action towards something that is, your intuition is telling you that it's causing you to repress and block your emotions. You shouldn't give to it. You're going to respect that instead of thinking that you obligated, because it's been putting you in a mental block where you mistrusting and you not being emotionally available. Remember, I told y'all this affecting your finances. So that emotional block and that pessimism that I was talking about is talking about partnership. It's just like not allowing you to be fully committed. So it's better to be around people that's single and separate, that you could just pop on in and out, in and out relationships, stuff like that. Not allow you to put down roots because you already seen what roots done, because it's something about childhood upbringing. Yeah, it's saying it's been affecting your connections and love. I'm trying to tell you. Your partnership and how much you want to be committed, because it will force those emotions up and you'd be like, ooh, that feel uncomfortable. Let me stay on the surface. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's making me sick to my stomach. Like, welp, I gotta go. Woo! It was definitely a mismatch of energy. It's like one person was more emotional, passion definitely there, but the other person was more mental. And logic and emotion just don't go together. And Aries got something that was out of sync like this as well. And it's like kind of seeing things for what they are. Don't force it, because it was meant for you to learn the lesson so you could be free. You can liberate yourself. So at the bottom it says effort. You got to put effort when it comes to expressing yourself now. So I want y'all to start working on effort. When it comes to expressing yourself, y'all learn how to express yourself. And if a person don't like it, it's not rejection. It's telling you, hey, wrong direction. That's it. Rejection is good. People need to understand that rejection is, you got to get comfortable with it, because it's your body telling you, no, wrong time, wrong person, wrong place. It's going to put you in a place of leadership when you start speaking up. And yeah, okay. So this is what fell. It says karmic completion. It's over. I feel like this was a life thing. This was because I'm hurting so bad in my chest, but like it's not a lot of pain. But if I was hurting and it wasn't energetic, it would be causing me to think I was having a heart attack. Your heart is starting to open. Your heart is starting to open because you learned a very important lesson that was karmic, and you were saddled to these people that force you to repress your emotions and not be trusting when it comes to partnerships, make you shy away from full commitment and expressing yourself fully. Especially when it comes to vulnerability, your hurts, your worries, your fears and things like that. You're not open with those things, and it's time for you to let go. Especially when I say let go, another thing is, I'm not a doctor. I had to tell y'all that. But colon cleanse, any colon detox, because that could be causing issues with that colon area. Okay. Pride. So it says, look at the bottom. It says pride and love. And pride is where the heart resides, okay? And that's why I said that heart is definitely hurting, because it's like something completed and you having that realization about love and what a person meant to you and all of that stuff. It's okay. It's going to help you grow. That's the number 6. It's going to help you grow. So everything is fine, okay? Definitely might be thinking about children and how you communicate with them and wanting to spend more time with them to be creative. And you want to do that because you want to end something that is you want to put it's something about a nest egg here. You want to change the way that you spend time, and It's more than anything. It's spend time. It's something about, I don't know, because I am picking up on certain things. Like, it could be a person that's crossed over. This could be a past parent or a parent that is passing. And like, I feel like for some of the reading, like I said, life, it's a life review. Somebody's life could be flashing before their eyes, and I just feel like your views as a parent is changing when it comes to that logic and love. You want them to express themselves. You always teach them to look out for people, and I feel like mentally they're good, but emotionally is where you need to work at. It's not saying that you're not doing it. It's just that you realize how important emotions are. So you want to get into your children's feelings now and understand them from emotional point. What are they afraid of? And it's, oh my goodness, I feel like I'm about to cry. Lord have mercy. So this is definitely about a parent, whether they are passed over or whether they still here. Those emotions are coming up. They're coming up now. So yes, that's the end of your reading. Thank you, Gemini.